Welcome to the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix, Arizona. We're here for what ought to be another exciting edition of the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the AAC, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Team on the field ready to start this postseason classic. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the UAB Blazers offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
The play action fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires the pass, intercepted. And a tremendous return will be stopped at the 28-yard line.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. He'll come out throwing on first down. That's caught. It's straight. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On second down, wants to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Throws to the back. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Comes out throwing on first down. Got his man in the middle.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Makes the grab on the left. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Blazers are marching down the field. They'll leave it with him. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll pull it on the read. On the move at the 30. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Blazers want to crank the tempo.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Running with power. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on second and goal. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And now on first down after converting with the run. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, what a move. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the offense on first down. Snags it quickly on the left. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Still running at the 40. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Blazers in the hurry-up. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Oh, it's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
UAB 7, TCU 3.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. It's a reverse. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. And the Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He wants to throw. Gets it out fast. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Firing to the right, complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and
he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. The lone back's got it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. They'll try to run for it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Blazers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Brings up third down.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. They're going to test the right side with this one. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fires to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Out of the gun to give to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They run the reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. They'll try the left side. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 2nd down coming up. It's a draw. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's right on target. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. He's going to pass. Got his man quickly.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a win.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Fights off a defender. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, 2 teams who have earned the right to play postseason football, and the result has been an exciting 1st half there in Phoenix at this Guaranteed Rate Bowl. An entertaining 1st half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Guaranteed Rate Bowl.
And the returner will be brought down. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fires left. He's got it. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The back goes in motion. Going up top on first down. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, TCU! And the beatdown has ensued. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. The expressway is wide open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Blazers!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. From the gun, looking for a man. Trying to get to him. He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead.
TCU 31, UAB 13.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Give to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Castillo. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Got him downfield. Finding an escape route. Off he goes. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And the route is on.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They'll try the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After after getting knocked back to open this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. A strike downfield. He's loose. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, UAB. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find him, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown.
UAB 20.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They're trying to get to him. And they get the sack right out of the gate.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They played that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Blazers will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, running back gets to give. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Handoff to the lone back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Got it set up on the outside. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Blazers will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's straight. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll try the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He makes the connection. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
Looking to move it through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And that is another 1st down for the offense.
Quick release by the QB. Touchdown, UAB! What a grab and go for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
Got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. It's reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on second down. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Caught.
That's a nice catch, and it's a good job staying in bounds. If the quarterback would just give him a little bit more room, maybe have a little bit more space to make a play. Instead, no gain.
Gets behind those pads, picks up 4 on the play, but it's still a 4th down and 3. Try to get it on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Horned Frogs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. He'll start this drive firing. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Tackled after picking up the 1st down. The Blazers want to move quickly. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on 1st down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? On second down, looking to throw. Gonna take a shot. He makes a grab. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They're gonna throw it again. And it's caught! Touchdown, Blazers! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 first down ends this football game.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On second down, looking again to throw. He's going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Finds his big tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Trying to find his man on first down. Makes the grab. Finds a crease at the 20. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.